Jesus eats his Jesus, or beware the sailor wave. Perhaps it is said, perhaps not in bed. It isn't knock out a paper waste to surround it with your head. Crumple the newspaper up in your hand and spread it out the words. Be pronounced to pronounce B's, an awkward station stance. Poised like a ribbon, poised like a dance. Heavy infantry induced to re-up to madness. Madness to an insane man bounced around inside the head to sing song, sing and sing a bug and dance the razor jig. Perhaps it is said in bed we knock our hairy heads together to come up with some we burn in the bud, and old for the pronounced few. Up and down in old cranky get-you-there elevators, to ring the rub and rub the ring with magic eardrum vexations and organ in the pew, to play and play with you when you're wholly sleeping, sing the organ out in pitch, to round the fan found fainting, unfolding from the funeral home. I am your Jesus Lord. Jesus eats our leavened freaks and eats us with his Jesus. Jesus eats unleavened freaks and eats his Jesus. Jesus eats as eats his Jesus, eating, beating Jesus. Eating hot dogs, 1,000, eating up the mustard. Mustard greens turns turds green and eats his grinning Jesus. Grinning, greening, groaning Jesus wipes his bare in time, bare booby and booby tips, and wipes his aching dime. Eats and swears he won't get worse and crumples up the paper. Jesus, seersucker, sucks the eat out Jesus duster. Picks the fan up off the floor and fans his fat bottom. Batham thought I a pickled farmer called his asshole Jesus. Jesus eats and holds his own and scratches where the nightshirt ends and writes his Christmas song. Rub her knees, wipe her on the Lord. He's so fine he'll wed in time and knock her on her boards. Jesus sees the woman sailor wave the call, her waving after my songs have rants and pants. She's passed out in the ford. Oh, Gerald, your eyes are jelly. You will make a fool for him. Our master coming in the crack disaster, ask her where she fell in soporific hell. He eats eatin', et and bet he can't eat any harder. Rolls his own and barks his bone to test her tried and done with. Up from the boards the sailor waves, washes out his navel hair, sucks his bones and waves his hair and ties his tongue and done with. Pitches him over knowing he's home, too bad to die and gnaw his bone. The dog's an eatin' hairy fairy, fartin' till it's big and gorgeous as your last Easter bonnet. Frills and ugly frills and vomit, plastic noodle vacuum cleaners, basket waste and carriage coolers bend his moist and burn him out to flap a plastic coat and tie and rubber over IUDs and place them in the sky. Roll them laugh in latitudes and brandy, people's equal pie. Slaughter the cooey doll sisters on 42. Perhaps he ate his hat, and more than that, he ate him more than that. He ate his where it's at, and gat ulcers. Ulcerous Lord fell down on her window shade and went up when she fell down. He ate a stone too many. Silly ninny, isn't finny. Fell he face on backfire laughter, sought his laughing brother. My brother has orange trees. The leaves all left over, copy my Dover, New Britain, New Mexico, the sun where horses go. My brother has an orange and eats his trees between me and makes her moan and all forget their darkly darkened brother who apes the whole country city where the roads do stretch. I come upon you midnight clear to put the weight where it resounds, and let it can you surround and round them up in this locale, local yokels only. A smudge against the Christmas tree and smudge against the plastic gorge and nose job done in Dallas. This 3 foot of ground we dance in circles closer. Without a tree we come one over, up from the mound. pitching, woo, the wave, my life, and you. That obviously is a Christmas poem.